What's going on, YouTube? It is Phanto, man. Back with a quick video because I believe recently I've reached about 30 or so days of no fat, which is a big accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pat myself on the back because it's been a minute, bro. You know what I mean? I've been flip-flopping, bro, between going down this cycle of looking for pleasure, bro, and porn is always the one. And you know what it really is, because I'll talk to my friends and people, and sometimes I'll bring it up and they'll go, why would you not watch porn? This is some people asking, why wouldn't you masturbate? Why wouldn't you have sex? That doesn't even make sense, right? And that's the thing. I'm always like, it's always the same thing for them. In their mind, when I tell them that, they immediately go to, it doesn't make sense. And I go, yeah, it doesn't make sense. And this is ultimately what I came down to. Because it's like if I were to go up to someone and say, well, I believe in God. And they go, why would you believe in God? It doesn't make sense. There's no proof. Show me evidence. Oh, you have no physical evidence. You haven't seen him. So it doesn't make sense for you to believe in God. And I would say from that paradigm, bro, of thinking, 100% you are correct. But the goal, and this is the thing, years and years ago, bro, I was watching this video about meditation, and this dude's going, here's a mantra you can say, right? A thing you can say when you meditate to help get you into a meditative state. And the thing he said, oh, tell yourself, the physical world can give me nothing. It can only take from me. That's what he said. I wrote this down. It was like 4 or 5 years ago when I first started getting into this. And I remember saying that and thinking, I didn't really understand what it meant. I was like, the physical world, that's a little harsh. You know what I mean? Like, it can only take from me, cannot give me anything. But the essence of it was to help you reach a state of spiritual essence, bro. Because there's somewhat of a divide between the physical and the spiritual. And so when an individual, when I talk to people and they go, you don't masturbate, you don't jack off, why? Because that doesn't make sense. Why would you not do it? Because in their mind frame, bro, and I've been here before, which is why it's like, I understand, and I'm pretty sure we all understand why you would desire to have sex, why you would desire to do drugs, why you would desire to do anything. If you could press a button and feel pleasure, and you tell people you are choosing not to push that button, to them it would make no sense. Because it's something they say in the Bible, lean not unto your own understanding, or like this idea of leaning to the flesh, bro. This idea of, oh, what the senses can see and comprehend, that is all that exists, bro. If you come from that mindset, which I have been there before, which is probably where everyone grows up, being in that mindset, going to school and doing all these things. And this is where the ego exists. This is when you're at school and work and people are going, you got to drink and you got to smoke and do all this stuff because it's this, that, and the third. And you are in that paradigm of thinking, oh, this is what it's all about. This is the world. You know, this is where I want to be. This is being of the world. But there's something else, bro. And that's the point when I said this mantra or whatever in meditation, and I'm going, the physical world can give me nothing, bro. I came in the world naked with nothing. I'm going to leave naked with nothing. You know? Like, that's the reality of it, bro. But there's something beneath. There's something you carry with you. There's something beyond the physical, right? But usually I tell people this, and they're like, whoa, I thought we were just talking about, masturbation, you know? But to me, it's so much deeper, because it's effectively the same question as someone asking me straight up or telling me, I don't believe in God because I can't see him. I don't believe in God because I have never touched God. My senses tell me that he does not exist, therefore he does not exist. That's like you saying, why would I not jack off? It feels good when I do it, and it feels not good when I don't do it. So why not just do it? Right? Oh, it helps with prostate cancer. There's the reasonings, right? The logical mind, the carnal mind, bro. This is another biblical quote for you. I don't know where it's at, but they say, well, the logical man, the carnal man, the natural man he cannot understand the word of God. It is spiritually discerned. It doesn't, the energies do not coincide, bro. He's operating at a contradictory frequency, bro. He can't understand the depth of the spiritual inference of some of these things, or these ideas like God, or like whatever manifestation or answering of prayers, or the future, something like that. He can't comprehend those things because he's in a different paradigm of existence, bro. He is, bro. This is the greatest hindrance, bro, to people. Honestly, because they're so stuck in their senses, bro. They're so stuck in their senses. It's like when you see a child and they drop an ice cream bar or whatever, or an ice cream cone, and they're crying it's the end of the world. And as an adult, you look at them and you go, it's not that big a deal. You know, it's $1 ice cream cone. We could get another one. It's not that big a deal. But to them, they're so tunnel vision on dropping this ice cream cone. It is the end of the world to them, bro, because they this is their life, bro. That's all a child sees is ice cream cone. It's good. Now it's gone. World is ending, bro. That's how people are when they rely so heavily on what they see, on what they know, on what makes sense, on what can make sense. And here's something else someone was telling me. I wasn't gonna even make this video about God and all this stuff, but I was thinking about this, and it's one of the things people will debate when they go, well, do you believe in God? And you say, well, yeah, I believe in God. And they go, well, you know, where's the evidence, right? Because that's always the thing too. It's like, when you're talking about evidence, there's a baseline for truth. There's a baseline of what we say, and we bounce these ideas off of and saying, oh, well, it's true because science. And for the logical mind, for common humans and stuff like that, we'll say, well, in order for it to make sense and be real, like God, for example, give me this scientific evidence, right? So science is like the baseline for, is something true or real or whatever, right? So we go, science, tell me, you know, tell me the science behind God. And obviously there is a lack of that, or else everyone would believe in God. It's like telling someone, do you believe in the sun? Well, of course I believe in the sun. We got science behind it. I see I see it with my eyes and all this stuff. So of course the sun is real. But asking about God, that's a different question, right? Everyone would believe in God if there was ample evidence. There's obviously a lack of evidence, so there's a lack of believers. But that just shows you people are not, people are operating from a place of, I need to see it. I need to see it to believe it. I'm operating from the carnal mind, from the natural mind. But I was telling someone this, I go, don't you think it would almost be worse? Like if I believed in God and I could prove to you his existence. Like, I'm a human, right? It's like, I know this much. I'm a speck of a speck on a speck in the universe. I know such a little amount of intelligence, such a little amount of understanding, but yet somehow I'm going to be able to show you God and provide evidence for God. It's like, could you imagine that, bro? To me, I'm like, bro, that would not make sense to me. It's like, of course I can't explain to you God or prove to you God. I am this little teeny guy. It's like, I'm an ant in the world. You expect me to come up with the Pythagorean theorem. You know, it's like, yeah, we're not interviewing ants, asking them help about mathematical equations and quantum physics. It's like, we know they don't understand that, bro. There's levels to this, bro. So I'm like, yeah, of course I can't tell you about God, bro. Or like show you evidence, again, in the world, because that's not where God's at. God's not trying to gratify the senses, bro. That's not what God is here for, bro. God, and if you look in the Bible and all these things, most prophets and people of great value spiritually were destroyed physically, bro. They were tortured, they were beaten, they were homeless. They were the low man on the totem pole, bro, because it's not like being a firm believer in God means you're going to be a great person in the world. No, because these two things are contradictory, bro. As most people who have a lot of riches and a lot of wealth and a lot of this stuff are very far from God, because you got to choose who you will serve, God or the world, God or mammon. Which one are you going to serve? God or the body or pleasure? And typically the more you sway from one, the higher you'll go in the other. So this is the reasoning why, bro, I tell people this stuff all the time, and I go, it's deeper to me than just than just, oh, I want to. Because I used to be such a person that would say, I want to do no fab and no drugs to see if I can be powerful. That used to be my reasoning, bro. I think there's a power and a discipline behind it, which is true. And that's good. There's not like a bad reason to want to do this stuff. But now I'm realizing, bro, it's so much deeper in saying why the commandments say to do these things. It is a paradigm of thought, bro. It's a lifestyle, it's a mentality. It truly is, bro. It's life-changing things, bro. Because you can't become too reliant on this stuff, bro, or else what? It's like I said in the video, man, if I was too reliant on the senses, I would be depressed as hell, bro. I would be anxious. I would be all these things because I would be so heavily identifying in what I possess now. And that's the thing, bro. God is not bound by time. We're humans. We're bound by time. We're bound by science. We're bound by logic. We're bound by all of these things because we're so limited, bro. We're so limited. But God, it's like he's not bound by time, bro. He's, like they always say, he's omnipresent, bro. Omnipresent. He's everywhere at once. It's like the world is like a panoramic picture, bro. To us, it's like moment to moment, snapshot pictures, very linear, bro. Very linear. And this is why, like, I was watching this thing on manifestation, and he was saying you gotta feel as though you already possess it. Like Alan Watts always says this. He says, you don't know what you want because you already have it. You already have everything. You already are everything. You have everything. You are your potential. And I made a video saying, well, self-improvement's a lie because of this. It's like you can already become everything that you believe you can become. The only thing is we don't see it. Our senses tell us it's not there. And so we proceed to affirm to the universe and to God that we do not already have it. We lack it. We have these desires because we believe so heavily what we see and what we know. When in reality, that holds us back, bro. This is to lack faith. And this is where faith comes along, because faith is the complete dive into the unknown. And Alan Watts has a quote. He says, faith is a plunge into the unknown. It is a unreserved opening for truth. Faith has no preconceptions of the truth, no matter what it may be. It's a plunge into the unknown. It is an acceptance of anything to come, bro. Anything. That's the ultimate trust in God, bro. The ultimate trust in the universe, bro. But how can you have that if you're so focused on what you know, what you see, on human intelligence, bro? It's like we know nothing, bro. And every 50, 100 years, the things we are so set in stone with right now, oh, well, it's actually, we found out a different way, a better way. This was all wrong. Look at what this civilization was doing. And this civilization, it continues, bro. The senses will always, and this is the thing, the physical world is always in lack, bro. It can give you nothing. It can give you nothing. That's like what Job said. Naked I came in the world, naked I will leave, you know. Nothing I came in the world, I will leave with nothing. It's like that's nothing physically, right? Because there's nothing that I can take with me. But that's the ultimate thing where I say, man, I'm trying to defeat the flesh, bro. Trying to overcome the flesh, I should say, the lust, the envy, the greed, all of this. Because if you look in depth of all of these things, they are heavily centered of the world, bro, of the senses, of gratification, of money, of sex, of women, of pleasure, of status, of all of these things, bro, which really mean nothing when you take away the senses and the gratification and all this stuff. And when you operate, and this is the thing I said, man, if you go outside and you just sit and enter into a meditative state, put the phone down, leave it in the car, whatever, you start to kind of realize, like, wait a second. The money, like, I've been living life in traffic. I've been living life so hectic. I don't even realize who I am. I don't even realize what I truly want. I'm letting the world tell me what I should desire. I'm letting this ego, this idea of who I am, make all of the decisions. I'm letting other people in my life make the decisions for me because my goal is to please other people ultimately. When in reality, there's a different purpose that I have. There's a different person that I should be pleasing, bro. There's a different level that I can reach. But I've been there, man, and I continue to go there because I keep thinking that there's something in the porn. There's something in sex. There's something in money and status that, oh, I'm missing something, bro. I gotta be something. It's like, bro, what do I have to be other than what I am right now? What I am right now, bro. It's like everyone has unlimited potential, bro. We just don't believe that we are that right now. And this is why so many people are insecure and depressed. And we go on social media and we see people that have better lives than us and all these things, and we try to portray the part of us that's better than us. I already said it, the pedestal effect. We put a version of ourselves, our ego, and this self, this image we put out to the world, this persona, we put it above ourselves. And it's perfect. And there's no shot that we can ever achieve that because we already put it over ourselves, bro. And it's this impossible thing, man. But it hurts. Like, I can tell you right now, it is embarrassing. It hurts when you put away the ego, because the ego, you can live comfortably. You can walk around the world with this persona on and feel like you are safe. And the moment you take it off, you get vulnerable and it's very uncomfortable, bro. But that's the only way you'll grow, man. That's absolutely the only way you'll grow. It's like I said a long time ago. It's like growing a tree, bro. It's like you have this tree that you've been growing for years and years and years, and then you come to the realization that, wait a second, the soil is bad, the roots are bad, this tree is bad, everything that I believed in, that was all bad. My whole life I trusted in this stuff and was building this life. You kind of got to have the faith to say, I'm gonna cut this down and start anew, because I believe this new seed is better. And it is, bro. I can tell you right now, it is, man. But that's where I'm at, bro. 30 days, no fat, nicotine, porn, drugs, sex, all that stuff, bro. Been trying to stay on it, man. And it's not easy, bro. It is no joke, and it's not easy, bro. And you gotta exercise, bro. That's one thing I've been running more. I used to never run. And I've been running like crazy recently. And that's like honestly changed my life. I got to make a video about that, because that's like a whole different monster, bro. A whole different discipline. You know what I mean? But that's where I'm at, bro. And I feel I've legitimately felt the difference, bro. And I'm like, it's so hard because I'm like so mad, because these past years I've been bull jiving, bro, so much. And I'm like, bro, just in 30 days, I can already tell, like, look at the improvements I've made in my life. Look at the improvements in the way I felt, in the way I feel, in the way I view myself, in the potential I have, and the things I've been doing. It's like, bro, this is just 30 days. Imagine, like, I stayed with it. But it's all a part of the journey, bro. It's all a part of the journey, man. It is Phanto, bro. I'll catch y'all. Peace.